كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله محمد محى حب خير الخلق حبا سواه بقلب الذي أحياه سر ثناه محمد
صلى الله عليه.
فإن جمالا غير وجه محمد نفاه جمال المصطفى ومحاه. Can you help me with the chorus, please?
Yes, sir.
Allah, ya Allah, Allah, ya Allah. Come on, everybody. Allah, ya Allah, Allah, ya Allah. One more time. Beautiful. Can you please give yourselves a big round of applause? Oh, you can do better than this. Give yourself a big round of applause. Yeah! You know, this is the best audience I've ever gotten in my life.
Allah.
You know why? You know why?
Why is that?
Hello?
Hello.
Are you all alive? You know why?
Why is that, sir?
Because I got only Muslim sisters and singing from their angelic voices. I have been so tired with love. It's been too much for me. Now today there is some little change. Is that right? Yes. Hello? Yes. Are you mad with me?
No, sir.
You like me a little bit, huh?
Yeah. More
I want to
songs.
hear, man, can you just chill out for a few minutes? I'll get back to you. I want to hear that. I know that. It's so beautiful. Isn't it, man? Hello, brothers?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
Don't you want to hear that? See? You've got him beaten up by his wife this evening. He doesn't know what to say. Hello, we're going to hear it. Allah, ya Allah. Allah, ya Allah. Come on, my sister.
Allah, ya Allah.
Ya
Allah, ya Allah.
You are fantastic! Are you not happy? I'm going home. Are you not happy?
Yes.
You're all right? Okay, here we go. I love what our beloved Fadilatul Shaykh Mustafa Elias Baraka Blue has said. Oftentimes, a lot of poets don't talk significantly about mothers or about women. But this man is different. He gave us a gist of substance for us to think and reflect, contemplate and reflect about. And I think he deserves a very real, sound, and very, very enthusiastic round of applause. For your superstars. When you clap, woo-wee! I want to hear that. Give him a big round of applause one more time. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Women, my beloved sisters, you are the most beautiful thing Allah has given to the planet. Do you know that? Do you know that? You don't know that? Hello? See, I'm going into the area where by the time I get out, I'm going to get a lot of punches from this man. My face will turn into a punching bag. But I have to tell you, because I was conceived and born of a woman. And all men, including all prophets and messengers, including all the imams and sheikhs and maulanas and habibs or habaibs, even including this young, handsome, enchanting young man. They call him Mahada Tahir. Is he young at all? Hello? You don't think he's young? Hello, I see one of the ladies say, woo! This young man, however, he's been taken. He's very handsome, but he's been taken. That is unfortunate. Because his sweetheart, sugar honey bunch, darling, she's right here watching. She's watching with 4 eyes, not 2 eyes. A man came to the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and said, "Oh, Messenger of Allah, I've been blessed. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with all this wealth and good. What should I do?" The Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, says, "Go and take care of your mama." You all have mama? Hello? Yes. You all have mama? Yes. How about you men? Do you all have mama? Yes. Yes. I can hear that. You can hear that sound baritone voice. Yeah. I love that. I'm a man, but I need that kind of voice. But my voice is almost like female voice, so forgive me. I sometimes sound like female. Do you think so?
No. No. You can hit the high notes though, but no, you got.
You don't think so?
You got the full range.
I can sing like you.
Let's hear it.
Do I sound like them? Hello?
Not quite.
You don't think so?
No, not really.
Hamza, you don't think so? The sister says, not really, because they see me, I'm still standing here and I got some beads, so I don't sound like that. Okay, I'm gonna change my voice next time. but I only came to support the work of our beloved champion and inspirer, motivator, and uplifter, our beloved Fadilatul Sheikh Sayyidi Mustafa Baraka Blue. And I think you've all been waiting here for quite some time before we all arrive. And I think your husbands cannot wait to see you quickly. And so if I mess up, someone will stand somewhere at the question, are you that man? So which man are you talking about? Are you Ahmed Tijani Ben Omar? I think you got that wrong. He looks like me, but see, I have this one on. He calls it, how do you call it? Mint green. He likes it. And when you sisters see me dressed like this, you think I'm a royalty from Africa. Yes, I am a royalty. So when you address me, you should say, Your Royal Highness Ahmed Tijani Ben Omar. You agree with me? You don't think so? Hello? You have to address me, Your Royal Highness Ahmed Tijani Ben Omar. You don't like that? Well, whether you don't like it or not, I'm a royalty by myself. Hello? Here we go. So, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told the young fella, go take care of your mom. It's okay. After my mama, who else? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, your, help me, your mom. And it's okay, I understand that. I got that right. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after my mama, I said, who else? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I told you, I said, your mama. Is that right? Sisters, you don't like that? Rasulullah says, your mama, no, you don't like that? You like it, huh? We are lucky, all of you kids, children, blissful children, whether you are not yet married or married. May Allah reserve all your children for you, and as soon as you get married, if you are at the age of 50, may Allah let you give birth to 5 twins. Hello? That's a lot of blessing, huh? Now, and after the 3rd time, the young man said, okay, Rasulullah said, ahead. He said, first time, my mama. Second time, my mama. 3rd time, my mama. I'm paraphrasing. And so, after my mama, who else? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, and then your daddy. He didn't repeat it, and then your kid and kid. Hello, man. Have we been taking care of our mama?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, Ahmed Tijani, 23. You were asked this question. Oh, 24. And you were asked this question, have you been taking care of your mama? Only one person. All the rest are like, my brothers, have we been taking care of our mama?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, but we can do
Somebody
better.
said a little truth. Somebody says a little thing. Who said that? Hello? No, that is a manly voice. This is too young to be. They used to ask me when I talk about the miraculous birth of Jesus Christ. And they asked me, so when he spoke, what kind of voice did he speak with? Because he said he spoke with a mature voice. I said, you want me to say that Jesus said, Inni Ana, Inni Abdullah, No, he spoke with a baby voice. Although more mature than a baby talk. But men, we call our sisters babies, don't we? Hello? Oh, I'm speaking to a wrong audience. we Malaysians, we don't call our women babes. They should rather call us babes. Okay. How do you call them? Here, if you want to call them with such passion and love, how do you call your woman, your wife?
Boss.
Lord have mercy. I think you got fire in your house. What? He calls his woman, his wife, boss. Then boy, oh boy, are you an employee to her? Lord have mercy. Okay, I want to ask the boss himself, the Honorable Baraka Blue.
You leave me out of this.
How he calls his sweetheart. How do you call her?
Sweetheart, honey bunch. Go on, you got
Sugar.
it. Sugar.
Syrup.
Syrup. That's
Yeah, maple syrup.
maple syrup. Agave.
Yeah, sugar pie. Honey bunch. Okay, I got you.
Okay, you got
I
it.
got you.
I'm off the hook.
How do you call your name? Tell me. You. Yeah, you smile a lot. You. How do you call your sweetheart, your husband? How do you call him? You call him? Oh, God. Help me, please help me. See, some young men are here. None of them have a wife. So they want to know how you call it so that they call their woman like that. Hello, come on. Sayang who? Huh? Sayang, is that what you said? You call him Sayang? That's him, right? While you were giving this, you said Sayang. How do you call? How do you call him? Please help me so that when I marry a Malay woman, I know I will call her right. Is that right? Okay, come on. How do you call her? How do you call him? You can't remember how you call him? Huh? Hello? Okay, we are about to close. Because he has not eaten yet, and neither I. I need some sambal belacan with the rice. Okay, here we go. We Americans, this is what we do. I think that's what he used to do. But because now he's Maulana, he doesn't want you to know that. He dressed this so that you don't know his secret. You know, I remember when I thought of her, I started singing. I was falling in love, but I have never seen her yet. Can you imagine singing about your love and you have never seen him before, sisters? Hello? Well, I have started singing about her and never seen her before. You might say I am mentally deranged. Huh? I am insane, huh? Okay, this is how. You want to know how I was singing for her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Man, can I sing for her?
Yes.
You gonna sing for her like that? Promise me before I sing.
Okay.
Okay, it's not an answer. I want to hear, yeah! You want me to sing for her?
Yeah.
There you go! Now I'm going to sing for her. When I think about her, I sing like this. If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh baby, bring it to me, bring it home, your sweet loving, bring it home for me, yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I used to, no, you don't know. Just because you're a Malay man, my mother started, I'm singing right, you play. I think you need your wife right there to straighten up your mind. I would never invite you to Africa. You know why? You know why? Sister, you know why I would never invite him to Africa? I can invite you and the children. But him, I would never invite him to Africa. You know why? Because he won't stop looking at the African women. And he will have to come back with 3 more sisters with you. Can you imagine? So should I invite him to Africa? No. Huh? Should I invite him to Africa? No. Thank you. Give me a big round of applause. I just want 1, 2, 3. Can you help me to count? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 without a 0.
Huh? Wow.
I want to be married to 10 women without a 0.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, now they're happy. Give me a round of applause. Well, I kept on going when I went 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. And I kept going. Then the watch stopped. When I read 10, oh, this man, he must either be crazy like all African men or something like that. 1, happy. 1 woman is enough. Don't you think so? Yes. Hello? Yes. 1 woman, huh? Yes. Hello, Mahada, 1 woman, huh? What did he say? 1 woman, is that right? That's right. If you don't say 1 woman, you're in big trouble. Okay, here we go. Sisters, but there is a problem. You know what? Do you like me and my brother, Sheikh Mustafa Baraka Blue? You like us? Yes. I think you came to listen to us, right? Yes. Especially him, right? Okay. Do you know that my mother was struggling to give birth, and she never got children, and all the men she married, 2 of them, this one dumped her because they said she cannot give birth. And this one also, the second one said he can't get married to her because she cannot give birth. So my mama was at the age of 42 when my daddy saw her in the company of my auntie, my daddy's younger sister. And my daddy told her, I want to marry you. My mama says, no. I'm sick and tired of all men. Don't want to marry to nobody. I don't need no man. And my daddy says, don't say that. I am different. Allah made me such a powerhouse. My daddy will tell you like it is. And all over my body are full of children. Let's get married. So after a long story, the next time you hear this story, you will be so comforted. But then it has to be a 3-day seminar talking about my mom. You know, and finally, my daddy was so convincing that he told my auntie, and my auntie convinced my mama to marry my daddy. And when she got married, within a couple of weeks, my mama said she was going to tell her own biological father. Her biological father's younger brother is the one who performed the marriage. And when he went to pick up the train to go, she started feeling, like throwing up. So she came back, and my daddy said, "Why didn't you go?" She said, "No, I can't go because I'm feeling, yes." So my daddy said, "Okay, that is pregnancy." She said, "Didn't I tell you I cannot give birth?" And my father said, "That's a pregnancy." And do you know what? 43 years later, my mom gave that birth to this baby here. When she was 43. That means 1 year later. Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. If my mom, the other wives of my daddy had not accepted for my mom to be married as number 5 wife of my daddy, do you think I would have existed? Hello?
No.
Do you think I would have stood in front of you?
No.
You might say, why 5? Because one of them got sick and retired herself. And my daddy always wanted to get that number complete. So my mom was very fortunate. And my daddy proved to her that he is truly a man to be reckoned with. And so here I come through that power demonstration. And guess what? 5 years later, my mom gave birth to my younger brother, who is now one of the known imams of Masjid al-Aqsa. You see that? Yeah. And now finally, I'm not going to talk too much. I love to talk. You know why? You know why?
No.
Because I got a big mouth. Here we go. The Holy Prophet Muhammad had told us that a time is coming that there will be 50 women who will come to one man and say, "Look, we don't need nothing from you. We have our own properties. All we need is your name as our husband." You know what? That time has come. In London, I was with a friend of mine, a Muslim brother. We went to visit some sisters, 2 white Muslim ladies and 1 British African lady. We were talking about Islam in general and anything, and I just uttered, I said, "Sisters, I want to propose." And when I said I want to propose, you want to propose? Just want to propose a program, an event. But that word propose got me into trouble. 3 of them said, "Wallahi ta'ala, 3 of us would accept to marry you if you will marry us. I swear by Allah. I swear by Allah and I swear by Allah." In the meaning. One is the Hafizatul Quran. And she's a white lady who mastered the Arabic language, and she's a professor. One is also a teacher in a college, and one is a business lady. And they all have mansions. I said, "My dear sisters, I cannot. I'm only having 1 live wife. But in Jannah, I can have more than that. There will be no trouble." But guess what? In Chicago, in Atlanta, Georgia, although I'm married to one wife before she passed away, she told me, "Honey, I want you to marry another woman to assist you to be second wife." I never expected a woman would tell her husband like that, except only one woman I knew about. She was Nabi Ishaq's mother, who told Nabi Ibrahim to marry Nana Hajar to produce Anabi Ismail, and today we have Mecca and Medina. Is that right? Hello? Yes. Okay. Now, can you do that to your husband? Hello? Hello? I want a volunteer who can say that to her husband. Honey, I have a lot of iman and I follow Prophet Muhammad's direction and protection and guidance. I think you can have one, if not two, you can have one more so that we can make, because Allah says, you should, when you're told to make room, you the sisters, when you're told to make room for your fellow sisters to come in, say make room. Hello? Make rooms. Sometimes your husbands are too rich. They employ 500 people. They employ 1,000 people. They feed families, a lot of families. But you want you alone to remain there, and you know there are many Muslim sisters. They are there, they don't have husbands. Can't you be a little bit gracious? Hello? Now, that sister said, see, that means no way! I know sisters you're merciful, is that right? Hello? Hello? Now you don't like me at all, huh? Can you be merciful and create rooms? Let me tell you this, final! Atlanta, Georgia, there were some women who were saying that they should legalize prostitution. And the Atlanta Constitution went and conducted a poll statistic to find out why could they say that in order to stop them doing that. But Mahada, I think I have just 2 minutes to go. Just 2 minutes. Oh, okay, he made it 4 minutes for me, just because of his wife. Thank you. Now, do you know what? The Atlanta Constitution came to the conclusion that there are 14 women to every single man's name. There are 14 women. And even a baby boy that is born today still could have 14 living wives to his name. It was shocking. That was 1992. Wallahi, it was so shocking. Now, and they said that those who are married, 60% are divorced. And they don't want to get married no more. So now the question is, 40% that is remaining, they are well married. So all other women that remain, how could they get husbands? I know some of our men, they look so glorious, gorgeous, and wealthy, and cannot handle one woman, talk less of handling two. But there are others, they may be as poor as Allah has made them, but yet they can respect and dignify the sisters. Can we get some sisters? Now on the Facebook, there are multitudes of Muslim sisters who have come out with placards. They want men to create rules for them. They want to be married in polygamous life because they are sick and tired. No men are coming. And the Muslim gatherings, when we go, you know, I have to make it clear to you, I was married to a Christian. Did you hear that? Yes. And we gave birth to my son called Muhammad. Why would I marry Christian? Because when we go to Islamic gatherings, the only way you can see the Muslim woman and propose for one or not is when you meet them. And when we go to the gatherings, I don't see no Muslim women. In many cases, they put behind the wall. So I don't get to see them at all. And it is only when I'm giving khutbah on Friday, and some mosques, they put the women on this side and men this side. And only African Americans do that. African American Muslims. So, and Sufis, so I can get to see some women. As soon as I finish my khutbah, I am whisked away to my home. How can I get to speak to the Muslim sister? And all those I will see get to speak to them, and I know Sheikh Baraka Blue is going to whip me this time. They are all like this. Now, when a woman dresses like that, she said, "Don't look at me." They become spy in Rome. They can look at you as they want. You can look at their faces. Can you imagine? It's not that cheating? Hello? That's cheating. If you don't want nobody to see your face, then don't look at mine. You stay at home, at your husband's home, and don't get out at all. But they are those who love to look at people's faces. Yes. Zero means non-existence. Then they come out. Now that scares me. If I'm a kid, I'm going to hold my mama tight. Because they all look like Zorro. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam speaks about ibtisam, smile. You hear me? Smile is charity. How do you get smile and charity when your face is like this? Can you see smile? Huh? Not at all. What I see is a dangerous woman. Hello? You be like this, huh? Please, sisters, I say this in conclusion. Advise our children, our daughters who are coming. They will face an even greater challenge. You know, they will have no one to marry. And they'll be so many. Is that true? Hello? It's true. You know, and now you got Burkini, Muslim bikini to Burkini. And you don't see that, you don't know who is married or who's not married. But those of you who are married, please hold fast your wives. Hello? Hold fast your wife. And wives, be very compassionate, kind, and loving to your husband. Guess what? If you don't want your husband to get out or to look at any other flower out, every day go pick some rose flowers and fix them on your clothing. You want to look rose out there? You got everything. Make yourself wear some captivating clothes. You hear me? Hello? Like the day you got married, what did you wear? You put on some kind of gorgeous clothing, like Queen Elizabeth, the day of her coronation. Dress like that. Let your husband feel good and say, "That's my sweet, high sugar, honey bun, captivating, enchanted wife." Hello? Yeah. Well, don't go to him wearing burqa. Hello? No. Oh God. Yes. Remove all things out and let him enjoy your beauty. Hello? Yeah. He loves that. Maulana Mustafa, Baraka Blue love that. And all those men, they love that. I don't like Muslim women always coming as if they don't have no beauty. I swear by Allah, the Muslim women are the most beautiful women. And when they come out and they turn around and they turn around to their husband, they look like a peacock. And there's no any beauty pageant than your wife. Is that right, men? Hello? There's no any beauty pageant like your wife. Is that true? Hello? Well, my wife is a beauty pageant. I try to see all the beauty in her until when she gets upset. And when I say, "Honey, don't honey me," now I know I am in trouble. Then I have to call the fire service. Hello? You have fire service who come always to extinguish the fire between husband and wife. We need that. Mahana, I'm proposing now, yes, we need that kind of fire service. You start to initiate it, and I'll try to get more supply from the United States of America, from Chicago. We can have a place to hire them. When you here, Don't hurry me! Fire! Extinguisher, you go extinguish. You are beautiful. Muslim sister, you are very, very, very beautiful. Please, you deserve a round of applause for yourself. I know I'm not going to get woo-wee, because I touched the rough waters. And I told them, try to consider. I know some of you will be very kind. When you go home, just tell your husband, so long as you not be mischievous, honey, I think I understand what that gentleman, Ahmed Tijani and Omar said. I think we can create some room for another sister, but don't bring her into this house, because there will be a lot of clash. You can put her over there to the next other suburb, and you come 2 nights here, 2 nights over there. Hello? You don't like that, huh? I'm in big trouble. I advocate for 1 man, 1 wife. But Allah said, if the man is able to take care of other women, I didn't say that, it's in the Quran. Is that right? Hello? You read it, but you don't like that verse. It should not be included in the Quran. Is that right? Yeah? It's okay. I'm going to tell your husband, he said, okay. So you can marry 2, 3, or 4. May Allah show mercy upon our women. May Allah let the men increase so that many women can get married. Hello? Hello? But you men, young men, don't marry more than 1. Don't! Am I clear?
Yes.
Am I clear?
Yes.
Hello? So can I get that whoo he that kind of thing? A big round of applause for me now. Okay, I just got 1.5 woo he. Okay, here we go. Let's pray. Oh Almighty God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we attest to faith that all praises alongside of magnifications, laudations, and veneration belongs to you, Almighty God Allah, who made it possible for us to gather here and to listen to our beloved Fadilatul Shaykh Mustafa Elias Baraka Blue, all the way from the United States of America, who came through the courtesy of our beloved, indefatigable, and very, 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 very hardworking Ustaz Mahada Tahir and his family. And he's been bringing many awliya Allah to this country, and many people have been blessed to gain a lot of blessings. He has brought Hamza Yusuf, he has brought Usama Khanum, he has brought the other Mustafa, and he has brought this Mustafa, he has brought, how to call him, a lot of people, including myself. May Allah bless them. May Allah bless each and everyone here and all your family and posterity. Those brothers who have wives, may Allah bless them. Those sisters who have husbands, may Allah bless them and their family. Those brothers who have no wife, may Allah give them virtuous wives. And may those sisters who don't have husbands, may Allah give them virtuous husbands. May Allah make it easy for all of us. May Allah open the doors of goodness, wealth, good health, and all sorts of goodness in our lives. May Allah grant our prayers. Everything that we seek, long, yearn, and dream of, and supplicate for, may Almighty God Allah grant us the materialization and realization of all of that. May Allah bless the family of Mahada Tahir and all those who worked with him, including the cameraman who worked hard all the time, and including his videos to keep all these recorded. May Allah bless him and his family. And all those who work together with them, and brothers and sisters, may Allah reward you abundantly. May Allah let us all go home safely and having gained a lot in this life and increase all goodness in our life. for all of us, for the sake of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the owner of this restaurant, may Allah bless his business. Hello? Because he has opened his door for us to come and do this. May Allah bless him, his wife, his children, his business with abundant wealth, so that he could have bigger shops in all his field of endeavor. May Allah open the doors of wealth, blissful wealth, throughout your business. Me too. May Allah give me a good wife. Hello? You don't want me to get a good wife? May Allah give me a good wife. And the one I find, may Allah let me see goodness in her. Every man should see goodness in his wife. And every woman should see goodness in her husband. Hello, am I saying the truth? Hello? Okay, so I'm still searching. It could be in Malaysia or Indonesia or Singapore or somewhere else. I don't know. But Allah bless me with the right one. Oh yeah. Amen. 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 We say it this way. Amen. Come on. Amen. 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 Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Tijani bin Omar. Ahmed, A-H-M-E-D, Tijani, T-I-J-A-N-I, Ben, B-E-N, Omar, O-M-A-R. My telephone number is Mahada Bahir. My email number is Mahada Bahir. And my contact number is Mahada Bahir. You hear me? And when you go to Google, write Mahada Bahir. And you go to, how do you call it? And other than Google, you go to Facebook or Nosebook or Earbook or Mouthbook or Bassbook. Just put Mahada Bahir. And then you go to Assalamu alaikum. Let me run before the blood starts flowing. Assalamu alaikum.